Hi, this is Danica, and I build WordPress membership site. So again, in this series, we are building this membership website with BodyBoss, LearnDash, and Memberium. In the past video, I have introduced BodyBoss to you, and we've talked about the pricing and how you could get the license and what we're trying to do here. So in this video, we're gonna try to mimic or replicate the homepage of the demo site of BodyBoss. I have already installed Memberium this time. Last time it's not yet installed, so if you are following this, make sure you install your Memberium plugin as well. Now, as you can see here, I always, in my past video, I always get this message. So all you need to do is just go to your file manager. So I'm just gonna copy this to fix that and open your wp-config.php file and then edit it. And then it's gonna show like this. Let me just fix my screen here. And then I'm just gonna paste that here. Now, sometimes this memory limit is not enough, but as they have like suggested, you could like increase that into 96 MB or more. Let me just refresh here to see if this is like fixed. Okay, so now that is gone, let's get started in this one. I just really want to show you how to always fix that. It's a common thing or notification from Memberium. But yeah, let's get started. So let me just move myself here and make my image like smaller. Okay, I hope that's enough now. Okay, so again, let's try to replicate the demo homepage of BodyBoss. Now, what I mean is if you go to their like BodyBoss website, and then here there's a try a demo link, create a sandbox, and then this one. So let's try to mimic that. Now, there's a detailed tutorial from BodyBoss. You could find that in YouTube, so it's in their channel. So how to make your homepage look like the online community's demo. So we're gonna actually follow this, and I'm gonna show you step by step how I will do that by following their tutorials, because this one is very detailed. It's actually enough, but I'm just gonna walk you through this process. Okay, so in this part, it's asking me to pick the header style. So I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna go to BodyBoss, theme options, header, and then this one, I make sure that that's selected. You could also like pick a different one. Let me just check what I need, but I'm just gonna leave that as default for now. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's upload our logo now. So I have a logo here that I'm gonna use. And then I'm gonna select that. This size is actually like very big. So let me just export that and make it smaller. So I want to show you the recommended size is 280 px. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my file here in Photoshop. Okay, so now that I have my logo open in Photoshop, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to export this, export as. In here, I need to set the quality. I'm just gonna set it to, it's either 4 or 5 that I choose. You could like do a comparison in Photoshop. So I'm just gonna set it to 4, and then I'm gonna set the width to 280 because that was the recommended one by BodyBoss. So let's do that. Export. I'm gonna save this here. Okay. So now that we have our logo ready, let's just upload that again. So you could see how light this is now. So it's only 10 KB. So the first one that we uploaded is 380 KB. And then as you can see, it's very like light right now. So we're going to use that. Select. And then let's see what's next. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Okay, let's check our logo if it's added. Okay, that's great. Okay, do that. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new menu just like how he instructed. Okay, I'm gonna set this to title bar. Okay, so let's just continue. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like just randomly select some stuff from the BodyBoss because I don't have pages yet, but you could like easily replace this. So once you have added your pages from here, it will show up in this section and you could use that here. So let's just do a refresh. Okay. This one has some icon. Let's just check if we need that. Okay. We don't need that actually. Let me just check activities. Okay. Hmm. Did I miss a part? Let's just check. Okay, well, they already have the pages ready, so I need to grab those first. Let me just go to BodyBoss and then activities because I can set that here because I don't want the icon showing like in here. So let's go to appearance and menu. Okay, it says you don't have WordPress pages. Okay, so that's what is missing. I'm gonna click repair. It should like generate pages for me, I expect. Okay, so it says create a page for the members. Okay, so you need to click this like one by one if you don't have those pages yet. So that's missing in the video and it confuses me. So I'm just gonna finish this, but do create all of the pages in here. So I'm gonna create everything. Okay. Okay, so now that I've finished creating all the pages here, as you can see, everything is in here. And I'm gonna save the settings just to like make sure. And then I'm gonna go to appearance and menu again because I really want to follow this tutorial here. Photos and shop. Okay, I think as long as we don't use this, move. I could actually like bulk select. Okay, and then I'm gonna do activities. Is there an activities here? Nope, not yet. Okay, so newsfeed, photos, and then what's the last one? Shop. Okay, I don't have that one, so I'm just gonna select members for now. And let's just see how this looks. because I don't want that here. Okay, let's do a refresh. And okay, we now have newsfeed, photos, and numbers. Great. So let's just continue. Yep. So we have exactly the same. This 4 section, it is already ready for you to use. Again, as he mentioned, if you want to have that cart option, this one, you will need to install WooCommerce. Yep. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna create a new menu. And this is the section where you want those icons, menu icons to show up. So I'm gonna name it just like it did, body panel, and then I'm gonna name it log in users, because as you can see, you could set two types of menu. So you have like login users and log out user. For this one, I'm gonna set this for login user, and let's just create that first. And let's continue with the tutorial. Okay, let's follow that. So I'm gonna select from the BodyBoss. In my case, I want groups connection. Well, this is for login users. I want to set my connection, my groups, and then my courses. Like more on about the login, like members. Oops, need to add. And then I think I remember you could stick some items at the bottom. So I will select that so that the account is going to stick at the bottom. I'm going to select this, save your changes. Sorry, I think I'm blocking the um save button, but it's this one, save menu. So make sure you click that, and then let's refresh. Okay, so we now have our menu item. You can see, but let's check because we need to fix the icons. Yep, that's what I mean. So the icon, this account is floating at the bottom. You need to select stick to the bottom. Yep, so let's just fix our icons because I'm using the my accounts, my groups, and other BodyBoss thing here, and the icon is not really like connected yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select just random ones for now, but again, do select an icon that like makes sense for your account. So I'm just gonna do that, and then lastly, courses to school. And then my photos. I'm gonna select the Instagram for now. And then refresh. Oops, it's not yet ready. Okay, so it's now in here. So nice looking icons. Again, you could customize everything. And I think I could add more. Let me just try. I could stick this to the bottom as well. Oops. Hold on, it's still saving. Okay, so you could add more than one item to stick at the bottom if you need to. So we now have this title bar menu. We now have the body panel menu. Let's proceed. Okay, let's do that. So BodyBoss component and activity feed. Okay, that's already enabled. Okay, let's do that. Settings, and then reading. Okay, so that was the news feed. Okay, by default, it's this one. So let me. Okay, so now that is my homepage, the news feed. Yep. So we could rename this page easily. Just click this one and set your naming. Okay, so let's follow that. So BodyBoss component, media, uploading. Yep. And then there's some options here. So I would like to enable. So let's do that. So we're gonna enable the first the documents. We already have enabled the profiles. And then I also want to enable the videos. I also want to enable the emoji, which is by default enable. And this one I will just work on later. But let's just save this and see what's the changes. Because right now we can only see like the attach a photo. So now we have attach a video and attach a document, which is cool. Do note that there's a file size limit in attaching a photo. So you should see that here 100 like 28 MB. So that's the maximum one. I tried overriding this in my past projects, but it did not allow me to. So I do want to note that. Not sure in the future if they would like. Okay, so let's do that. Go to appearance widgets. I already have some items here. As you can see. So you will hold on. Should be here. So activities left and right. So it looks a bit different from the video, but it's exactly the same. So example, if you want to add more widget here, you just click this add block and it will give you the options. So example, like BodyBoss or groups or forum. So maybe I think the BB indicator is coming from BodyBoss. So maybe I will, like on the left, I will try to paste some, well, don't have some post yet, but maybe like members. And then if I click this, I could adjust the settings, but let's just save that. Okay, so you can see we now have the members list in here, which is great. So let me just continue. Yep, recent post. Well, I don't have any post yet, only the hello world. That's why. So let's just close this. No preview. Yep. So that's also why it's not showing something here. Yep, so just like what he did, you could put some featured image here. So if you click that, there's an edit post link at the top if you don't want to go to the back end. And here I'll try to set a featured image. Maybe this one just for demonstration. And then refresh. And as you can see, we now have that image. I'm gonna try to upload some stock photos in my next video here so that we could like play more on this one. So in this part, there's a date. So if we check the blog, there's a display post date. So you could enable that if you want. I'm gonna save that so that we follow your demo. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's try that. Maybe this one. So I'm gonna let's check. Okay, it's not enabled in my case. I think I need to go to BodyBoss components. And I may need to enable that following thing. I only have the connect request right now. So members connection. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this connection request. It should be select which members should have access to send connection requests to other members. I'd like to set that to right now I only have like subscribers and okay, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Okay, the invites. Okay, so I was looking for that follow button and they have this old tutorial, but the plugin is already like outdated that they mentioned here. So they said to follow this step. So BodyBoss settings and then activity and then enable or check the follow. So let's do that because I was looking for it. So should be um, settings, profiles. Okay, so activity, and then follow. Okay, found it. Save settings. So let's refresh now. Okay, so now I could like follow. There's this button to follow that member. So I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow her and so on. And then I'm gonna go back to my news feed to see if that widget is working. So I now have follow for members here, which is great. So if you also were looking for that one, so highly suggest you visit the activities and then there's some options here. Most of the time, I don't enable the follow when I set up BodyBoss. There's some privacy that most of the projects that I handle, but if you want to enable that, there is an option. So by default, it is off. So in this demo video, it was not specified, but again, it is in their tutorials here. Maybe I haven't just checked it. Yep, so it's exactly the same. You need to go to appearance and then widgets. In my case, I already have some items here. So if we open the widgets, you will see on the right, so activity directory right, that I have all of the widgets here. Again, there's more available if you toggle this and then maybe search for BB, stands for BodyBoss. And you could grab any default widget from BodyBoss here. So in my case, I already have some groups, but as instructed, if you need some dummy groups to just set this up at the beginning, you go to BodyBoss and then Tools. And then here, there's some import functionality. So what do you want to import? You could import the groups and then the forum as well. You could even import the members and other stuff. So if I like maybe check everything, I'm just gonna import everything just for you to see how it looks. And then let's do is it ready? Okay, so I'm gonna do a refresh. Okay, so I now have some dummy post or activity going on in here, which is great. And I even have some 5 minutes latest update here. Under members, you could also see who you follow. There's a tab that's gonna be added in there. Okay, let's do that so that this header is sticky. But I think I already done that. Theme options and then header, sticky header. So I already done that. So if you want it to, like, when you try to scroll, like example here, this is a very long list, and this top follows, top title bar follows. You just need to enable that. But if you don't want that, you could also just leave it off. So if I'm gonna off this, So it doesn't follow that one. So I think that's what this video covers from them. But let's just also try some header styles. So example, I also like using this. If I save changes, my logo will be moved on the left side, as you can see, which looks good, especially if you have like large square logo. So you could use that. And it also simplifies your title bar here so that your members can focus on maybe the discussions. There's also an option here to, I think, make it close always. I think body panel. And then, okay, so you could also move it to the right if you want to. Let's just try that. So that's an option. And then you could also like do some stuff in the sidebar. I think the header. I'm gonna turn this back to on. And then also gonna show some messaging. This is for the mobile. Okay. So the last part I have decided that I want um a different menu for login members. So let me just finish that before I end this tutorial. So under menu, let's just view this website in incognito. So this is what the like member see, log out member see. So this should be like protected, which we will cover in the like next videos. But example, if you want to create body panel for logout users, you could also like do that. So I'm gonna create a new one here, and then I'm gonna do log out, and then I'm gonna set that here. And then maybe I'm gonna just add some random stuff, documents, maybe just terms of service, just for you to see how different it is. Then let's so now this is how my logout user will see. They still have that body panel, but it has like different icons. So again, let's do the icon. We could select like anything for now. And terms of service, then register. I'm just gonna pick random stuff. And if I refresh, oops, it's not yet saved. So again, the icons still work, so you could still set that. Okay. So it really depends on how you need this to work, but BodyBoss gives you that option. So in the next video, I'm gonna show you how to create like protect this news feed, because this should be available for your login members only to protect the data inside your community. So we're gonna set different pages for logout users. And yep, I hope this video helps. And I hope the one that I showed you how to, like, if it's not in their video, for sure there's some just update that BodyBoss or WordPress did. So you need to search for that, but for sure it's still available. Maybe it was just not mentioned. The BodyBoss documentation is very helpful and so far their YouTube channel as well. So I highly suggest you check those out first. But if you're really stuck, you could just contact their support, and for sure they will like guide you through this process. So again, I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.